no, 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 no. Alright, what we got here? Yep, $3, $300. Yeah, I love that. What else you got? Do we have more $3,000? I like $300. Oh. Yep. Okay. What else we got? Okay. But how about?
관리자님은
No.
대단한 것 같아.
가판.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
노닥거리지 말고.
Who's currently extract? The funky apprentice Sinclair. That's the one, and that's target extraction fast. Hello, yes. It's a pleasure. Manager tomorrow is Index Yi Sang build. Okay, so I presume that means you do not consider this Faust or this Gregor or Sinclair worth the time, because it's Index Yi Sang from the hit video game. Lobotomy library or something. Gamble for Yi Sang, he has 9 unbreakable coins. That is a lot of unbreakable coins, I must admit. I am very impressed. You know, I can't wait to hit the mirror dungeon and then get bounced out of it by the weekly reset. It's gonna be so much fun. That's like excavation. Alright, let's see the situation. What's the situation on 316? Canto free manager. Look, it's fine. I'm gonna do it on Canto free. It's gonna be so easy. Watch this. I'm about to hit the nattiest Don Quixote clip. She's about to hit 75% local damage. It's gonna be the best thing ever.
자, 이제 어떡할까요?
Oh right, I forgot. I actually have to voice this game.
들키지 않고 지나갈 수 있어.
Man, my vocal cords are gonna be like dead by the end. I'm gonna be like arriving on Sunday. I'm gonna be sounding like fucking the Fallout clips. What the fucking fuck is this? They gave me the Satin Burger. The fucking Joshua Graham voice. Give me a second. Where's tea time? I really need a setup that doesn't involve me just clicking show and hide, like I'm like fucking trying to edit a game in Unity. You know what I like? Cheeto. What the fuck is this Terminator? They gave me the fucking mug pick. I asked for no pickles. They gave me the fucking mug pickle pounder. It's the best video ever. Hold on. Okay, just really quick. Okay, yeah. My screen is not recording my Firefox.
What's this motherfucking thing? The Saturn Burger?
I asked for no pickle and they give me the fucking McPickle Pounder. What the fuck is this bullshit?
This fucking Tomatonator Wendy's gave me. Look at this fucking thing, dude. What the fuck is this shit?
Hell, these motherfuckers for a burger. These motherfuckers gave me a goddamn lily pad. God damn.
God damn.
What's this motherfucking thing? The Saturn Burger?
It's the short and sweet of the Joshua Graham, though. It's one of my favorite, but all of them are peak. All of them are solid peak. No, I'm good. Just need to get into character. You know, type shit. For some reason, just pretending like I'm like suffocating really helps me get into character. You know what I mean? Just hitting people like. Yeah, I had a whole like notepad. I have to keep reminding myself what the fuck Honglu is. And you know what? Maybe I need one again. Let's see. Yeah, we go. Papers. Is it number 8? I think it's number 8. No, number 8 is fucking informational bullshit. It's number 13. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, Hunglo is Germa. Yeah, Hunglo is Germa. I remember that now. And then Emo Boy is Solid Snake. We take those. Yeah. Yeah, you know, we are progressing. The next time I'm actually gonna remember what the name of the emo boy is. He pops up every time I open the game, but I still don't know it. It's so sad, really. It's so sad. Also, I do need to... Ishmael is no longer Animal Crossing. Or the guy from fucking... did like Egon. It was like, bailed! Because that's like meant to be like... Fucking, what's his face? Ahab from the actual fucking thing? What's it called? Ishmael is now Wario. In brackets, for no reason. Yeah, Moby Dick. Yeah, Moby Dick. Yeah, like Ahab from Moby Dick. They based like an Elden Ring character on that, and that was fun. She should have a stereotypical American Irish accent. Okay, where should we go? You're now Samwise Gamgee, Ishmael. I'm sorry. That's the best I can do for like Irish. Oh, Mr. Frodo, what shall we do now? If we move quietly, we might be able to pass by the other prisoners unnoticed. Mr. Frodo.
단테 씨, 저
Oh, Dante. I'd like to apologize in advance.
아시다시피
As you know, I'm not as experienced with fighting like the others.
많은 경험이 없어요.
One day this guy will finally beat Canto free, and look, it might be today, as long as I click buttons fast enough and read the voice lines fast enough.
그래서 저놈들에게
Boss might jab me! You know, I now realize that, like, I only skipped, like, Canto 1. You know the introduction to the whole thing about everybody and Gregor? You completely fucking skipped. Everything else gets voiced. My best on 2027. Ooh. That's a good bird right there. I think you might actually be wrong with that one. Boss might jab me in the heart over and over for that!
그래도
Will you back that for me?
버텨주실 수 있나요?
It's glad we're serving Jamal. It may be plentiful for anyone to witness. I can tell you would desperately advise you suppress his fear.
Canto 1 was bummy. That's fair, that's fair. I think my plotline about the Coca-Cola company was pretty decent. Canto 2 was your glorious Russian Queen rodeo. That is fair, that is fair.
It won't be the first time Sinclair has died. Well, he bit the dust that made sure to bring him back. But today, he's newly asking for my understanding in order to confront them in likely he'll die again and again. I didn't quite like the pride that usual battle evokes. And behold in the kind of year that times been a certain courage. In that case... Are you scared, Sinclair? Sinclair suddenly turned around and gave me a startled look. Did I say something weird?
You know, I can never get over how gangster this motherfucker looks. Look at him. Fucking hands in pocket. He might sound like he's giving two shits, but no fucks given. Look at him. No fucks given. Doesn't matter that he has an impossible time on his clock. How can it be 45 minutes at exactly midnight? That's not how the clock fucking works, dumbass. Like, it cannot be 45 minutes of midnight. If it's midnight, it's midnight, dumbass. What are you talking about? Anyway. I guess it's a statement about the duality of man. Kanta is aura farming. Look at how fucking fire he looks at the background, though. Like, on this specific background, he kind of looks extra gangster, you know what I mean? There's like fire everywhere, there's fire from his head, there's fire going from the middle, there's even like sparks. It looks like he set all that shit on fire, just aura farm even harder.
Did I say you something weird?
He does look like a villain that burned down a village. You know, you just need to adjust the text a little bit and like you know, it'd be making sense. This Canto is getting beat in 2027 by this, you know. Alright.
Did I say something weird?
아니요.
Oh, no, I was reminded of a friend who asked me the same question.
Sinclair opened his mouth at a brief pause. His voice cracked.
전
Like a fine egg in an omelette.
Oh, I agree with what Heathcliff said.
물체 머리를 가지고
Because had he
있어도
had or not, he
단테
would have
씨라는
been the
사람이
same person
달라진 건
regardless,
없었을 거예요.
Dante.
그리고 우리
I guess the same could be said for my family.
Hey guys, look how cool that window is burning. That's really cool. It reminds me of the time I saw a window burn down when I was 7. Also, thanks. Yeah, thanks, Claire. I guess your contribution is also very valuable. Yeah.
Woo!
아니에요.
Oh, it's nothing. I can't have you be too thankful when I'm about to make you suffer by throwing my life away.
Since I realized that I forgot to ask what he said in response to the same question I friend had. Claire had already charged into the fray.
Oh boy, this is the voice of the time they kicked me down in the dirt in that forest one time. Oh yeah, I do have Mr. Fraud. I have D Fraud himself. Look at him. The most fraudulent mersault available.
명령에 따르겠습니다.
Yeah, look. Dungeon by June. Then I'm gonna get to the final, like the final stage of the one by like November, and in December I'm gonna have like the boss. I'm gonna beat him at exactly midnight, but I'm gonna walk up to Cromer, and then I'm gonna do a fucking like fucking Deltarune bit about Spamton G Spamton from the hit video game Deltarune. There we go. The dungeon is longer than the entire canto. My goodness. My goodness. But yeah, but it's gonna be much slower because much less dialogue, surely. Damn. Fucking Mersault getting his ass beat simulator. Yeah, you know, fuck up my sinners again and again. It's like, look, it doesn't have to make sense. Don Quixote is getting like a little bit too much favoritism, and like I don't want to seem like I don't want it to seem because it's of the like the magical girl outfit, but it is kind of because I find the magical girl outfit to be funny. Also, she looks funny when she crashes out. The crash out animation I enjoy because she just like like she's so fucking done. She's going like berserk. Like Guts style, and it's like, you know, kind of good. As always, Sinclair is stabbing people with his gun because he ran out of ammo. And I need like 40 more like extra daggers to buff him up. But like I'm not gonna buff him up, all of that shit is going directly into the funds for Ultra Giga Killer Man. Which is this one. He's going into Big Sword Woman. Like Faust is gonna kill everybody. Bam, bam, bam. You really don't see me winning this kind of my all sinners are up by 1 or 2. Have you considered that I will just use my unnatural luck? Indomitable human spirit will always pull through, that is true. Boom. Fell over.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요? 다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
It's a really broken S-ring. Fair. Alright. I like how it's just like... It's basically a compilation of the Faust kill everybody and then just like... Oh yeah, by the way, here's Don Quixote ulting. That is really fun. You've seen some crazy S3s? Ooh. That sounds fun. I like it when people get wild. With their business. 59%! That's because I did the thing where I leveled up some other characters. Heinous, honestly, but like we take those. The Capo Mersault ID has 5 coins. Oh shit. Look, that's the old Sinclair estate. Sinclair's home, but that's the wrong voice.
Sinclair's home was the largest mansion in the neighborhood, standing at the innermost part of the town. One could see from a distance that a huge flame was engulfing the estate. I took a moment to try and imagine what this town could have looked during its peaceful times. To bring to mind the times when the trees we saw near the town still had a large verdant leaves. Like the fields of Sicily. I'm so glad I would have been doing that those times. Or when everyone around him had died. I couldn't paint a clear picture of either happiness or despair. Nevertheless, I only hope that Sinclair can brace himself for the despair or the misfortune he'll soon have to face.
정말 심하네요.
Oh, Mr. Frodo, this is awful to say the least, Mr. Frodo.
According to the could have once been a vast flourishing garden was not a fool's nails erected at all. A variety of prosthetics were based upon those towering nails. And the house was enveloped in a ferocious flame, ready to consume everything around it. While everyone's attention was drawn to the processes. The glass eyes drifted to a corner of the yard.
무덤들이
Following his gaze, I could see 3 graves that were violated. The glass expression alone was enough for me and all the others seen to guess who they were for.
부관 참수라니 마귀가 따로 없고요.
Yi-sang. Okay, that's your name. Called Emo Boy is Yi-sang. And S in Sang is capitalized. Sam was probably L in Hong though. Give me a second. There we go. Perfect. We take those.
Yeah, to execute the dead. This is nothing short of a devil's work, Colonel.
Father, mother, and sister. The family mentioned that's where they should be resting.
잠깐. 거수자 한 명.
Ah, hold! One uniform. Straight ahead, partner.
휘파람 소리.
Oh, that's whistling!
아니, 아무리 생각해도
KKK. I mean, it's just too funny when you, think about it. I totally could give someone Obama voice. You know what? Next big character, like whoever's in Canto 4, they're getting the Obama voice. You know what I mean? Somebody walked out of the fire.
I love was simply sinister in every way imaginable.
썩지도 않는 몸뚱이들을
My boots are much shepherd and you're bearing bodies that are getting rot. Am I right?
Ah, crowbar!
그래도 여기 꼬챙이들 중에
I'm sure you'll find them around somewhere if you look hard enough. I do remember nailing those 3.
내말 잘 들으면
Be a good boy, and I might just tell you where they are.
어때, 싱클레어?
Well, Sinclair, you've grown quite a spine coming all the way here.
시체들을 쳐다볼
Enough of one to look at a few dead bodies too, right? Oh, why? It's just why Ulysses?
Sinclair couldn't even speak properly.
기포팀들은 어디 간 거지?
Well, our team before them get off to. They've got to turn up at this point. Are they dead?
아, 싱클레어 친구들.
Sinclair's got some buddies. Keeping that percent is be a good boy and
같이 숨어들어온 다른
looking for the other filthy ratlets that snuck in here.
좋아, 좋아.
Okay, watch closely. I'll turn on the lights, so open your eyes wide. Ta-da! Effie, look at him. Kurg Keg. I don't think that's how you spell Kazakhstan, but whatever you do, man, that's up to you. Effie, Markiplier.
If he was barely breathing, his limbs had been cut away, the 4 statistics were currently lodged in their place.
Oh, Effie!
He was too mutilated to even speak a single word.
Bruh.
저대로라면
In his current state, it will take around 2 days for him to completely die.
행동적으로 이태리예요.
And the poor person for him will only amplify his suffering.
That's not the voice. I'm trying to remind myself how to do that, but like I can't.
Then,
관리자님,
Manager, I happen to know of a method to end a life with as little pain as possible.
쓰였던 적이
It's
많은
one that
기술이라는
so many uses, in fact.
명령을 요청해.
May I ask you to give me the order?
I looked him off, Gregor and Ishmael. They gazed back at me, and as if acknowledgement dropped their heads low and beat their lips. I understood what that meant.
편해지도록.
Rest in peace, partner.
The call of Otis's claws brushed against the window. Then silence. And, man, they only lasted 2 cantos, man. Those guys are so fucking dead. Like, everybody's, like, so fucking expendable, it's unbelievable. Like, they got off-screen. LMAO. And, instead broken by promise, roaring laughter.
Ha 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 ha. Ah!
At the same time, I could hear something else break.
어차피 다
Really, it's hilarious to watch you all care for each other when you'll all meet the same fate anyway.
싱클레어.
Brings you back, doesn't it, Sinclair?
그때 네
Your face back then was real, priceless, $20.
크로마,
Come on!
너는 죽어야.
You have to die!
어?
Yeah, I think that's the right way!
너는 내
You'll die, Baba!
He was interrupted by the sound of a nail dragging across the floor.
귀도라는 작자군.
It's Guido.
We thought we had failed him with our best, but not a scratch on his body now. It was as if all his injuries are healed in that short time. He walked towards it in perfect condition, fatigued the sinners. Yet they are speechless, all they can muster from their hearts is a deep groan of contempt.
기도. 나머지는 왜 처리를
Guido,
못했나?
why couldn't you take out the others?
용서하십시오, 쥐는 자시여. 제가
Oh yeah, I remember she was Santa.
항상 경계해야 해.
Oh yeah, she was Santa,
저
wasn't she?
망할 철판떼기
Oh,
머리에는
oh, oh.
뭐가
You have to
숨겨져
stay alert.
있을
You
것
never know what's hidden under those cursed aliens. Oh, oh, oh.
명심하겠습니다.
I'll also give the water out one who grieves.
재회는 끝났으니까.
Since the reunion is
나는
over,
다시
I'll be
돌아간다.
heading back. Merry Christmas.
Roma turns around and walks toward the burning mansion.
Griffith! Come on! Get back here, I'll swear, huh? I swear you, I'll grab you with my hand and
아니지 싱클레어.
Oh, oh, oh. No, Sinclair.
항상
It's
그랬지.
always been the other way around.
voices.
Along a smack, it hands across the grim glass face. It's hard to tell if it's violent blaze or crumbs of ice that is consuming the other. And then,
쥐는 건 나야.
I am the one who grips.
Damn. Alright, hang on a minute. If I do it like this, then I can see it. There we go, perfect. I just move like the screen a little bit. Because, hey, you might be the one who grips, but we are the Limbus Company. As always, Dante coming in with great advice, such as, just keep going, man, you got this shit. That was great. I like the part where you beat the shit out of him. Just do that again. Dante, you're such a wise individual. Almost makes me want to read Dante's Inferno. It's so true. So true, so factual. Not a single clash win. Look, we don't need to win clashes. That's because we are Limbus Company.
적출할게요.
Oh. Oh. Uh-huh. Yep. That's so true, Bessie. Look, we don't need coins. We can go broke on this one, and then we'll still win. Pew pew and pew pew. And pew pew and pew pew. And pew pew. And pew pew. But like pew pew though. Slash and slash. We take those. And then fraud, and then another fraud, and then another fraud. And then... Wow, he actually got a hit in. That never happens. Anyway. You know, Don Quixote never misses. She always says some shit that's 100% true. Zero lies spotted. First and last Guido Mersault clash in history. Yeah, I mean... You know, the least power-crept individual. It's fine, he's tanking. He's taking all of the hits that... He's taking all of the coins that were meant for Don Quixote. So he's doing his job pretty well. Smack. That said, I am a little bit back on these smacking times now. Smack. And smack. And smack. And smack. And boom. And another hit. And smack. And smack. We take those. Oh, that's Guido. No, that's not Guido. That's just a guy with a hammer. Never mind. Mister! Daijoubu desu ka? Mister! I fucking love those goofy little goofers. They always say the same shit. They have like the same 5 phrases on repeat for the entire fucking anime. Yo, she's crashing out. She's at minus 25. We love that. We love those. Crash out queen. So true. Coins. Yep. Explode. Explode. That's good. We take those. Smack. Slash. And... die, actually. I was gonna say in bounds, but there was no bounds. 0 bounds. Okay, Pro Genji. Doing his bit. That's good. We take those. And slash. And bash. And boom. And boom. Boom and boom. And smack and back. Well, they ate shit, but we won. Like, don't get me wrong, completely fraudulent situationship, but like we take those. (66%) Shy to the fountain. Do I actually just want to, like, you know, farm like the XP points? I feel like, you know, I can probably farm XP points offline, just like in between streams. I can just spam the XP points, do the dailies. 27. All right, let's see my ass get kicked, because I know my ass is gonna get kicked by these guys. They're gonna like appear and they're gonna manifest behind me and they're gonna... Bro, so real. Ra! Why? Wait! Ciclare lepto forfeit chase a grama before anyone could test a stop him. However, he's blocked by the remaining Corpa Inquisitores. In response to his wings, his weapon with man's falls, I'm never held he could exert, crashing the head of the one who grabbed him. The Inquisitore collapses to the ground before even a gasp could escape his mouth. Sinclair would normally keep to the back of our group, but this was the first time I saw him charging abruptly dall'alto. VOD.
왜 여태까지
그래,
계속
예.
끈적거렸냐?
Me hell, you be calling the back for if you could do that.
본인은 그대들의 숨을 먹게 한 기억을 분명하게 두개골의 틈새로 흘러나오는 똑똑히 보았다. 그러나 그들 이단들은 지금 땅을 받고 본인의
오히려
you're not the one to complain about miraculous recoveries.
You need to examine him closely with his patient glare. He then slowly nods if his observation gave him the knowledge he needed.
귀하 이단의 머리인 필시 귀하가 신봉자들을 현혹시키고 있는 것이 틀
He proceeds to nudge his chin and nail the corpses in the courtyard.
저자들은 불결한 몸으로 신성의식의 중심지에 지배를 저질러 그리하여 이단과 동일한 처벌을 가해 스스로의 의지 없이 기결하는 이물을 몸에 틀어박은 지옥도 겪겠다. 하지만 그들은 다르다. 이단을 신봉하던 자, 이단을 제보하는 경우 하여 그대들이 참여하고자 하는 마음의 시선에 우리 망치는 그대들을 용서할 용의가 있다. 그러니 그들을 맞아 불쌍하고 어리석은 죄인이다. 그 거짓된 기적을 뿌리치고 빠져나와 내 앞에 무릎을
The invitation came to a standstill. No one seemed willing to speak at first. So you've all been out of my spell or something all along. Who would have thought of that? I tried cracking a joke to lighten the mood a little, but no one laughed.
단테 씨.
Oh, Dante! Not bad, he just insulted you! He doesn't even see you as a human being, Mr. Frodo!
That's the wrong voice. I mean, you guys call me a clock face all the time, I do.
그거랑 다르잖아요.
Oh, that's not the same at all! Besides, I've never used their nickname!
You smile granted, though.
그럴듯한 말만 대충
Why, so you think throwing some fancy words around will be enough to persuade us, eh?
빠져나와야 할
Oh, listen here, faceplate. You're the one who needs a little shaking up. Seems to me your human brain's just as defective.
Bruh.
기회는 충분하게 제공하여 그대들 또한 매달리고 꿰뚫린 자들과 다를 너는 망치게 쥐는 자께 충성하여 이단의 몸을 꿰뚫 죄업을 막는 것. 내 너희를 모색해 그에게서 가장 먼 곳에 위치하게 하리라. 죄를 참여하지 않는
Why? When are you gonna finish your stupidly long taunt?
언제 끝나냐?
흙으로도 돌아가지 못하리라.
Did you know that coin faces also affect the activation of certain skill effects? I've been told that a few times. I mean, I'm like, don't get me wrong, my guys are gonna eat shit on this one, but like, let's just see what it goes. Let's just see how it happens before I am resorted to farming up ties on the fucking random ass wolf dog. Yep. Actually, you know what? I kind of need to go to the bathroom. Well, only after I set up the next bit. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick.
신앙이 빈약하고
Alright, I'm back. Sorry. 5 rats climbed out of the toilet and they started trying to drag me to the toilet dimension. But I kicked their ass. They're currently dead. I told them it would be like that. I warned them. They were like, nah, nah. And then I fired off a Kamehameha and they died. It was sad. It was very sad. They did like the thing where like Piccolo did the thing and it was like, Gohan! Gohan, you're the goat! Gohan! But like all of them died, so they just like looked in a circle, calling each other the goat, and then they were all like gonzo. It was sad. It was very sad. Did you know that tea is a beverage? It is truly a beverage of all time. And when I ran out of tea, I have an entire bottle of Pepsi Zero cherry flavor. And that makes it even better. This makes me want to drink it faster. Just because it's that good. Amka. Alright, I just click button. Smack him. Blast him. I should turn into a big dog, by the way, like the Queen of Hatred. Or is it like a separate bit that you need to like get? Because I presume it to be like an ult move, but like for ult moves you need to like unlock a separate thing entirely in the box. Yep, nails. Smack him. Bop him. Bop him twice. Yeah, just do the crushing blow again. Yeah, that's so true, Mr. Dante. And 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 Oh. Should I just place Mersault on like mega defense every time? Just force him to defense? Or is that gonna be a pro? I think that's gonna be a pro. But like if I just put him on like... He can't clash for shit anyway, you know what I mean? Oh, he killed the guy. Because he was staggered. And another guy who is basically staggered. 3 damage! Oh my goodness, he's that good. He's the greatest of all time. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yep. And yep. 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 That's good. That's good. That's so true, bestie. I mean, she's fucking him up. That's his entire health bar gone. And smack. And smack. And smack. And smack again. And smack again. And he's dead. And fraudulent. And fraudulent. And fraud. And dead. It's perfect. You know, he did, Mersault, you did your job well enough. You know, that's the best I could hope. Bam, bop, bam. And bam, and bop. And... Arcana Bita! Perfect. Yay! The ground Ashoka as a Guido finally fell. Why didn't I give Guido Italian voice? It was so easy, it was right there. Oh, I forgot to give him an Italian voice. So. But that's fine, he's dead now. Who gives a shit? I couldn't help but wonder if he really did mean, yet we were too exhausted to bother and take his helmet off to check his breathing.
Sinclair was repeatedly jabbing his spear into a dead inquisitor. The corpse was mangled beyond recognition, its blood and organs spilling all over the floor.
싱클레어.
Sinclair, calm down.
He didn't seem to care about anything other than the body he was set out to destroy. He kept stabbing it with his gun. He clicked on the pew-pew gun a few times, expecting a bullet to come out, but there was no ammo in that piece of shit. We ran out of all the ammo back in fucking 1999. Occasional pants of rage and pants, yeah, like pant, but like pants. Occasional pants of rage and tearful gasps were all that came out of his mouth.
How did out of here? That's an entire fucking pair of pants. Get that shit out of here.
Type shit, though. That's what he said, though. Oh, I'll kill them all. I knew stopping him was the right thing to do, but no one dared to step in. It was evident that he was too blinded by Ireland to listen to us.
정신 차리게 하는 방법은 생각보다 참 간단하네.
What the fuck is your voice again? What did I give you?
I know a way more simple to bring him back to senses. At that, Don Quixote suddenly jumped Sinclair and pinned him to the ground. And then she started laying into his face. Yo, the blondies are killing each other. Yo, the blondies are punching at each other. Yo! One piece thrown after the other.
이거
Oh,
거 아니야?
shouldn't we do something?
냅둬. 분내나는 싸움 따위.
I devil curse, that's like a super intervening.
The cloud of dust arose from her ruthless beating. After a while, Don Quixote cut her onslaught.
어떤가?
Every day, how does it feel now?
미안하네.
Pardon my thanks, Hope that was by myself or combat favorite. Rampaging much the same as a riderless horse.
그럴 때는
Such mama's mine, old friend, can't make that come to myself by beating me senses. Why, it's not Italian.
그렇게 해야만.
Treasure time, the only remedy to the fever that had overtaken me.
아하. 그러니까 베르길리우스 씨하고도 친구
Oh,
관계인 거죠?
so in a sense, Vergilius must be a good friend of yours too, right, Mr. Frodo?
Phew.
그게
Well,
Oh, heck! Hark, even!
tears are playing it from down from the glass of Bruce's his eyes.
Oh, I'll get her, fuzzies! I'll go to my home and skewer that bitch! I'll skewer her with a steak and then...
The rest of his sentence was overrun with pain sobbing. After a while of sniffling, Sinclair finally seemed to calm down as he put a hand to his face and started muttering.
Oh, I lost everything overnight! My money! Back then, in Paris, in Nigel and Hammer name around. You didn't see large groups like that in the open. But at some point, people calling themselves Hammers started showing up in town one by one and... Hick!
됐어, 꼬맹이.
It's okay, kiddo.
거기까지면
No need to
됐어.
push yourself.
Roger gently patted him on the back.
아직도 생각하곤 해요.
I still think that sometimes
나쁜 꿈속에서
this is all just a bad dream and I'm having trouble waking up.
내일 아침마다
It always comes every morning before I open my eyes.
이번만큼은
Maybe this time I'll wake up and see my familiar ceiling. Just maybe.
After he said that, he broke into the tears. It only made sense to wait for him to settle down. Bang!
I need a catchphrase. But no, actually, I guess I have several. It's just I don't remember what they are. I always forget them. Yo, Enkephalin!
지금 우리가 보는 경치가
I love Enkephalin.
그런 거 싫다니.
Free 9, a bad dream, alright. X objectives, clean within 10 turns. I'll clean however fast I feel like. Actually, hold up. Did I get points? Did I get any points? I don't think I got any points though. If I like were to go into Faust and I were to Uptie. No, I have 47. And level up? Don't have enough for a level up. How about I do a little sidetrack? I could sidetrack to get a level up. Do I go to level up before I level up to the mirror dungeons or the excavation? I presume I just hit up the excavations, right? There's a free I got a new XP excavation from like right here, which is difficulty level 28. No, let's see it. Let's see it. How does this one go? 28. That's like 3 levels higher than what I have. Hi yo, Yomi. It's a pleasure to be in your presence once again. It is a happy day indeed. You know, happy day is kind of like a activation code phrase for me. It means that somebody read my bio, and that means that they get leveled up by 2 points in my mental library of cool people. Everybody's a cool person in their own right, but like, you know, you level up stats. You get to be a cool person, and then you get to level up stats. Yeah, do they actually win? I think that my guys might actually lose this one, hypothetically. Because it is 3 levels higher than the hard battle that was barely won. They are obliterating them though, look at this. This guy's staggered, this guy is half HP. My guys are... No, actually they're kind of dying. Don Quixote has already gone down to -20. Okay, no. This is kind of a slow lose, but let's see it. How you doing, Yomi? Man, even Don Quixote is losing the rolls. No, actually she's winning the rolls despite everything. Yeah, she's smacking them. She's at -38, but she's still beating the ever-living crap out of them. And plus 100% damage, that's high. That's big. Ah, you are at work. That is quite reasonable. Kisang reminds you of something. You hope the game is fun? It's pretty decent. It does help that I have an individual who is very passionate about it and likes talking about everything. So you know, it is like an enjoyment with company. You'll mostly be lurking but thank you very much. Thank you for being here and have a beautiful time. That's smack. That's smack. And looks like I'm actually gonna win this one. Pretty handily as well. Oh, right, second stage. The second stage, I remember that now. Let's see, how my guys doing? They're kind of dying. How about I do win rate, but then I... It's like... No, this is how you make them ult. How do you make them defense? I don't remember how you make them defend. What is this? Okay, I don't remember how this works actually. Yeah, sure, let's go for this. Why did this change? No, hold up. You used to go down. What? What? Do people actually use Japanese words in texting? Yeah, sometimes. Believe it or not, people do occasionally do that thing. Is in the front stream you were bird wheeling? Dude, I was doing great. What are you talking about, bird wheeling? It was a beautiful stream. But yeah, it is from that stream. Man, you're so depressive sometimes. Well, like, I respect it, you know? We always need a hater. You know when I said I need a hater? I need a dedicated hater? I think I do have one. I was just not there to... There's like the one image of both Urban Rai using the main expansion and Yuryuta that doesn't have one. Well, you know, I am kind of Yuji maxing on that one, I think. Oh, I think my guys are gonna fuck up. I think they're gonna die. You know, I need to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. Arcana Slaver! You're the Yuta? Alright, fine. Look, I'll be the Yuta, if you really insist. The greatest hater of all time. You know, I do find it as a concept funny that like you absolutely hate me, but you watch my streams anyway, since I'm the only person who will actually do what you want in the hit video game Limbus Company. Like everybody else is just so incapable of playing Limbus Company by advice. You're not a dairy, but a soon dairy. You have a mellow heart. But I'm not blushing, I was just rushing! And I forgot the sunscreen and Klunkasan Bakajanai! Or something like that. Type shit. Type shit. No, I get that. I get that. No, I respect it. Speaking of that, go ahead. Do you have a funny story? Do you have a funky business story? Brings us back to the theme of Japanese worlds in English languages, yeah. Gomenasai has you. Well, I mean, you say that, but most people will be like, ah, Gomen, my man. Sorry, Gomen has you. You want me to use Japanese words. I mean, it's fun though. It is fun. It is like really, like don't hate. It's fun. People are living free out there. Also, homie, you play Limbus Company. Like, you know, I feel like if you... No, I need to formulate my thought a little better, because if I don't, then I will sound fraudulent. You cannot hate on Limbus Company. That's true. Limbus Company is a perfect game without any flaws. But I'm sure there's at least one part that you do when playing Limbus Company that even considered cringe. Except for like saying that Rodion is the best character in the game, because that is just simple truth. And like, you know, $1 million more, please. That's not cringe, but like, you know, some people might be like, yeah, like an Ishmael is cringe. That's true. That's factual. Everybody knows that. Saying that Ishmael is your Babu, and she looks cute in the maid outfit is kind of like, you know, kind of mid. That's kind of cringe. We don't fuck with that around here. Also, mischaracterizing Don Quixote gets you executed by gacha. You know what I mean? Smack, smack, smack. That's good. That's good. Wait, is that guy's default attack called aggressive breaching? He's pulling aggressive negotiations on me. That is funny. That is rather funny. Ponderous Inquisition. That one doesn't hit as hard. Aggressive breaching is big though. What do you do? Just hammer. Regular ass hammer. Nail pin, doll. Explodes the motherfucker in half though, look at him. Vigorous hammering. Okay, that's fun. Smack. Assertive Inquisition. Okay, that's good, that's good. We like Assertive Inquisition. Stagger plus. My guy, what do you mean stagger plus? They mega staggered him. He's in the shadow realm, man. Homie got put into the chronosphere, bro. Smack, smack, and smack. Alright, good. That's another like $4. There we go, there's the $4. Alright, alright, alright. Let's see. Okay, so who do I actually want to level up? So, okay, so obviously my team is doing pretty good, but we're gonna replace Mersault with the Yi Sang, right? That's the build. Tomorrow is the Yi Sang one, and then I'll probably be doing... I might be doing Limbus Company on like Sunday, maybe on like Wednesday. My team is so fucked. Yes, okay, so... And that means that I basically wanna level up everyone except for him. Tomorrow is National Index Day, that checks out. So I should probably up Mr. Soldato over here with the cheap tickets, or do I want them to kick or pongle yet? Like, he seems pretty decent. Do I want to just blast everything on him, or is there like... And then just do 2 more farm builds, or do I just ration them out a little bit like different? Like, do I hit him with 2 of these and then smack the rest of them on that guy? You know, like level 30. Okay, so I just smack everything on him, and then I continue the farm, right? Level 25 works too? Okay. So I guess I'll get him up to level 25, and then I'll, like... That's like priority, and then I'll try and get them to like level 30 after that, after they're all like balanced out. That does check out. How many uptype points do I have? I have 47. It's like a refraction railway for... Yeah, whatever. That's like for level 7. That's like the Mega Pain fucking elevator. Theme Pack Compendium. Ah, okay. No, this is just a compendium. So I want excavation, but Fred is this one, and it's so bad because it's the basic one. Opens Thursday. No, okay, you know what? Just like enter. Alleyway Watchdog. I need to clear 322. Hold on. What is 322 actually? How close am I to 322? I'm at 319. Well, if I have my guy updated, then I can probably just do it. Actually, how about I run one more? No, I'm gonna run one more on Excavation XP. I'm gonna get Lou to level 25. Manage to do the canto. Fine. Fine, I'm just gonna do the canto. They're gonna win anyway. Like, they tone it down from level 29 to level 25. Honglu is gonna turn the enemy into a hole made of glue. There we go. Exploded into bits. These guys have 82 health. Alright. Kill him. Man, he got like 60 more health. That's pretty good. Smack. This is like a chod level, you know, they were filling out. They were just like, yeah, just put 3 guys. No conversation topics, no nothing. We don't need anything here, just put him here. Smack him, bap him, put him in a stick. Pass it along, and throw it in the river. Easy, simple, and fast. Smack, and smack. You know what's funny? I'm pretty sure like this crappy Mersault is actually a puncture. Is he a puncture? He seems like a puncture individual. Is he? I cannot tell. I cannot tell, man. I don't know how to check things. I like the idea of Nazis fighting random magical girl and a guy dude overdosing on green cocaine. I love the green cocaine pumps, it's peak. And also a bunny girl. Oh yeah, because she is like a bunny girl actually, isn't she? She's meant to be like... It's like one of those moon bunny things. You have the optimal funny setup, I think, yeah. Like we got Mr. Gangster, we got Magical Girl, we got Genji overdosing on cocaine. And I guess Mersault is also there, kind of, I suppose. I do have the optimal clown setup. And then I'm gonna get like Mr. Like, I'm gonna get Index. I'm gonna get John Library. Boom. Exploded. And boom. Exploded. And exploded. You're 50% sure that Green Meth Boy is actually a tank? When he gets the ability to revive himself once. Okay, that's fair. Well, hey, that means I got a balanced quad. It's a balanced breakfast for the entire family.
승리의 보람과 세상의 아름다움에 대해 들어본 적 있는가?
Dude, I'm like...
없어도 전혀
I feel like I'm 2 levels away from starting to recite like Don Quixote's victory phrases.
그런 것일 테니.
You know what I mean? I'm like just a little bit more. I'm gonna start like reciting like in perfect Korean exactly what she's saying, like flawless Korean.
받았습니다.
Rientra da charity dimension in Sinclair led us to the basement. When he opened the door, a long underpass leading to unknown destination was revealed to us. The thing that be tunnel down here, it's almost like they were a mansion or something. A mansion for rich folk. Imagine. In a dystopian world, impossible. You've heard Roland's, and I have nothing but my star speech, so much I might just be able to speak Korean. I respect it. Thank goodness I don't play that game. Otherwise, I think I'd be tweaking. By the way, is Library of Ruina just like single player Lobotomy Corporation? Sorry, Lobotomy Corporation. Fucking, I got the brain rot. Limbus Company? Because I never really played it, but like from what I remember, it has really similar gameplay, right? All the games are fucking single player. You know, I didn't really think about that. No, I really didn't think about that. You know what I mean? Without the gacha. Just like the experience. You can... Without the gacha, I mean. The gacha technically counts as a connection to the internet. Limbus Company, but more complex. Okay. It still has gambling in it. Alright, never mind then. That's fair. You get Honglu by using his block skill. Okay, I see. You got to the true ending, as I would expect of you. And never be the final fight, as I am surprised of you. Really? For some reason? Alright. Alright, sure. Do you want to launch the game up right now and try again? Just hit that motherfucker on, like, max speed? Hit the ground running max velocity?
아마
Oh, so if my guess is right, then this passage should lead to a branch facility.
로봇
지하실에 대체
Why are
왜
you keeping
이런
that
수상한
shaft in
공간이
your
있는
basement?
원래는 없었어요.
It wasn't here before.
거야? 뭐?
What?
그럼 우리 어떻게 알고 지하실로 안내하는데?
Wow, and how do you know we ought to go to the basement?
나침반이 북쪽 방향에
It's like a
있다는 듯이
magnetic field is a compass needle
그냥
northward.
느낌으로
I
알
was
수
brought
있었던
here by
것뿐이에요.
intuition.
If you ever feel like Limbus Company is too easy for you, load up Library and get to the star of the city. Is that the Queen of Hatred, difficulty wall? Like, you know, the difficulty spike is a thing, but difficulty wall is one other. You have never wanted to hang yourself as badly as when you did fighting Shao. Okay, I see. You know what, I'll keep that in mind. Maybe when I'm done with this game, in the year of our Lord, 2077, and, V is like asking me for a side quest, and I give him $50 for completing like the middle of a side quest, then yeah, I'll probably start playing Library of Arena by then. You just pull up with full stop and beat your ass. Every word I say deletes the completion of the end by one more year. We're looking at 2081 now. I mean, that's true. Hold up, let me just quickly, you know, I feel like I need a little bit.
나침반이 북쪽 방향에
Is that good? Okay, what year are we now at? What you would do for Sinclair Whimper, audio? No, that's not quite it. At least 2099. Okay, good. Anyway, he was brought here by intuition. Did you know that? Bruh.
그거 아니었나요?
Isn't that what it is?
저희를
You're bringing us along to use as sensors for the bows. Sinclair quietly looked at the Faust. Steven answering him as she strode past him and stood before the door.
재질을 보아하니
Oh, judging from the material, this tunnel seems to have been made relatively recently. It was likely dug by Incorp's expeditionary horses when they had occupied town. It would be a short trip given that this passage was excavated for their use. We will assuredly run into those on the way. We should move once we are ready. Nah, sir. Don't give me that look, Dante. I am simply not in a position to comment on it. Speed is randomly determined within a given range each turn. Did you know about that factoid? Anyway, boys, go in dirt kill him. Smack, 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 smack. It is funny when, like, folks fall over and then, like, they start hitting their butt. Just absolutely exploded. You're already crashing out? Already crashing out. Crash out queen. Crash out queen. Slay. Not a singular clash win. My goodness. It's fine, I don't need to win clashes. All I need is for the sinners to start spamming their best moves over and over again. Okay, you got him, you got him. Yep, yep. You know, sometimes I don't even recognize that, like, Mersault is on our team. He just gets his ass kicked so repeatedly. I'm like, yeah, I kicked this guy's ass. And then I look who's kicking his ass, and it's like one of the plebs. And I was like, oh wait, never mind. That's not supposed to be happening. Queen of Hatred is funny as the concept, but is a bottom 5 abnormality. What does she even do? What does Mr. Mersault even do? Like, genuinely, like... I presume he has, like, synergy with the other nail personas. Well, like, presumably all of them are so trash that it doesn't even matter. Like, I presume they, like, stag the nail debuff, but, like, who cares about the nail debuff? Capo's getting his butt beaten. Up, Genji ulted. I got 2 Genjis on my squad. N-Corp Mersault is supposedly a tank. Hey, I tell you what, he's doing a lot of tanking though. I tell you, allegedly. You know, allegedly he's a tank, but you know what? He does take damage for the squad. Because I tell you what, there ain't no damage from him. That's so true, bestie. That's so true. 승리의 보람가.
들어본 적 있는가? 없어도 전혀 상관없다네. 지금 우리가 보는 경치가 바로.
No, it's too many words. It's too many words. I can't. The best I can do is scream the first bit inaccurately. 승리의 보람가. And even then, my accent probably is like sounds like an American tourist. I mean, people love doing that though. Whenever I pop on VR chat and I inform them that I'm indeed not English, they are immediately like, "Oh, you're from that country," and like, you know, they start speaking it. They start saying the word, and I'm like, "All right, man." Boom, smack. I do like the magic machine gun. Those are actually unbreakable coins, that's cool. Ah, thanks, man. Yeah, I do own some cool things like a Don Quixote with unbreakable coins. Yeah, I definitely knew that. You know, it's really cool. You know who else has unbreakable coins? I've heard there was a match that has unbreakable coins. 9 of them, to be more specific. That's enough to buy an ice cream. The new players introduced unbreakable coins for IDs that not actually enemies who have them. Yeah, look, I love gambling at the peak of the game. Struggle of winning the clash and still getting my ass beat. 20 please. Hey, I mean, I feel like any game you play, like the bleed effect is always the worst one, you know what I mean? Like you play Dark Souls, I hate the bleed effect. You play Elden Ring, I hate the bleed effect. You play this game, yeah, I hate the bleed effect. You play Darkest Dungeon, I hate the bleed effect. And then let me tell you, I love it, yeah, because it deals the most damage out of anything, and barely anything is like immune to it, except for like skeletons. And skeletons, I tell you what, skeletons are never the final boss. You have a team that functions off of sucking dudes dry. Now I respect that. What is by any chance your name for the squad that sucks off dudes? Is there a catchy catchphrase that you can use to describe them? Also, I think I wasn't paying attention, but actually I got 2 guys like on full crash out duty, and then I got Don Quixote and Genji on slam. I could DPS raise them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna win the DPS race, although it is pretty close. There's some bosses that work for attrition, and these guys kill halfway through the fight. How do I set him to defense mode? Oh, do you just have like defense mode like this? What if I set you to defense mode? Surely that's the most optimal solution to the problem. You know what? I'm gonna intervene in the solution that the game has made up for me, and I'm just gonna see if it does anything. Block with Genji so you can revive. He's at nearly full health. He's not gonna die. Like, how is he gonna revive if he's not gonna die? Yes, he is. All right, fine. Look, I trust you on this one. Both blocks or just the one? I presume both blocks, right? Block on the one that has 2 S1s. Ah, okay. Okay, so like this. Or do you mean the one that block on the one that has S? Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, you know what? Yeah, this one. Let's just say that this one is correct. What? Hold on. There we go. Like this, I guess, is... Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There we go. Finally, I figured it out. Like I got a good old brain in that one. I have to select the block. Oh no way! You guys, you're joking. You're kidding me. Wait, is the only bot in the game? You know? I don't know, man. I actually think you're incorrect on that statement. I think I got Queen of Hatred on the business, and that's good enough. Oh, he's dead. Oh, this one is getting smacked. He's also getting smacked. Smack and smack. And nope, he's good. He's good. He's good. And he's good. Look, he didn't die this turn. That means he's perfect. Oh, now everybody is hitting his ass. And I do this one, right? And then that's good. I believe that's good. Next interval is gonna be a Rude Awakening. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I figured it out. Yeah! I solved the problem. Okay, looks like Don Quixote is going in with a Mega Smack. And that's good. We work with those. Okay, he blocked. Now he's smacking. Smacking majorly, smacking hardly, smacking superbly. And another smack. And both of these guys are just staggered, so just kill them. Yep, that's good, that's good. We work with those, And that's win. We take those. Dude, I can't wait to find out that by some accursed miracle from the depths of hell, like Nail Mersault was somehow the central core of my squad, you know what I mean? Like by some miracle, there's some obscure, stupid, like, buff on, like, Nail Mersault that has him, like, making Don Quixote's damage to, like, 300%, you know what I mean? It would be so funny. Oh, that's the one that unlocks the next bit. Suppress the dungeon boss. I thought it was just gonna be a quick mission before the dungeon boss, but no, that's the final one. I have to do the whole one before I can farm threads for upscale. Ooh. Hit it, Chewie. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Current average level 16, recommended level 30. Are there any funny ones? Like, are there any funny ones that I can look at and be like, yo? No, there aren't. There aren't any. That's such a shame. Anyway, I probably need to farm, like, a little bit. So, like, let me hit up the excavations. Yeah, sure, just do this one. Actually, hold up. Yeah, this one free didn't do. Yeah, this motherfucker gave nothing. Okay, I remember that. I remember that. Yep. Hit the lever. Just hit the lever repeatedly until I get what I want. Exactly what I want. What I really, really want. I mean, this one's really not that difficult. Like, I can probably start talking about something else. Like, oh, are they gonna win? Oh, you're telling me she's gonna kill him? Oh, what a surprise. It's almost like she's done that before. You know what I mean? What a secret. As always, Mersault getting his butt kicked in. Another 5 stacks of bleed to Mersault. So true, bestie, so true. And hit him. Can I mega speed? Is there a button for mega speed? Hold up, no, pause. Yeah, I'm good now, yeah, go. Actually, pause now? Yeah, I'm good now. Yep. It is funny when she just uses hollow purple, you know what I mean? Pause of the quick Kamehameha, people explode. And much like Gojo, she is completely washed. Okay, people explode. And explode. We take those. You know what? Would you like to enlighten me on why Mersault Nail is the worst one? I can see his trash. Like, don't get me wrong. You can see with my like perfectly functional eyes that he's complete garbage. But like, do you want to elaborate on why? Do you want to elaborate on averages and how he's not average? You want to elaborate on his coin power? Oh, that's why he gets his ass beaten all the time. He just loses every single coin, right? He's a flat broke bitch. Okay, smack. He rolls comically low. Queen of Hatred Dawn. Oh yeah, she rolls pretty high. Like, she's got like 22 on standby. Oh yeah, that's a 6. 8. 11. He's got like half the coin power of Don Quixote. It's wild. But then again, I guess it's like also a level difference is present.
명령에
But
따르겠습니다.
like I think at his level Don Quixote was dealing like
정답이었네.
16 on like standby on always.
깨우치시길.
Like on easy. Six plus 5, 2 coin skill as her S2. Okay, okay. That checks out, that checks out. Ursula has 6 plus 3, 2 coin skill. That gives us 2. That's like an entire 2 minus, isn't it? Yo, I got more encapsulate. I can gamble more. And by gamble, I mean hit the mines. I could just skip battle though. You know, now that I think about it, I don't actually have to do any of these battles. I can just skip battle right over. Yeah, actually all of them. I would like to bust in all of my encapsulants. Yeah, thanks. And yep, I would like, yep, thanks, real cool. And then I need the rest of them for my thing. Alright, sinners. What do we have? We got Genji at 24. We need to up the Thumb Soldato man, but I also want to use a lot of. Let's get you to 20. That's cool. And then we want to up you, I suppose, since you're the goat. Yeah, let's bust out the max. So we get you to 24. That one is 20. It means we got a squad that actually functions somewhat. So that's gonna be 20. Absolute fucking chump. Absolute stupid bozo. Doesn't matter. And should I just start bringing Yi Sang ahead of time? I feel like I can start bringing Yi Sang ahead of time. That said, it's tied, like individual like thing is tied to the thing, so actually there's no point. It's like if he'll reset to level 1 if I do this, so there's no point in leveling him up in advance because there is no such thing as leveling him up in advance. Don Quixote also has a conditional that can turn that 6 into plus 6, which is crazy. That is quite a lot more. That is like a chunk. Manche, what is my Catalan? What did I do? I got all the modules. Look, okay, look, it's fine. Look, all I have to do is I have to go here and I have to spend 3 encapsulating modules. So that means this is perfect. Since this fine obstructment is going to last 13 trillion years, which means that in a proper economy, means I can do one of these and probably get my Faust to level 25. Checks out, right? Checks out. Glory to the executive manager. You apologize for questioning me. Thank you very much. I always knew you would understand that my perfect math ability is fully functional and will not result in me eating shit and dying. Alright. And smack. And smack. And smack. Good work there. I could tell you dealt a hard blow. Thanks, man, thanks. There is another variable that results in me eating shit and dying. Using Gideon Mersault. True. Alright, like real talk though. I'm gonna switch off of him. He's just so mid. He's so unbelievably mid. And no, actually, he's not even mid. He's worse than mid. Mid implies the existence of a mid line to which he's like on patrol on. Homie is like in the slums. Homie is patrolling the gutters. Explode. So true. You already said that. Smack. And smack. And smack. and coins, and lost, and lost, and bozo, and bozo. Surely he is fulfilling the role of a tank over there. And boom. And another smack. And smack. Oh, that's another person. Okay. And smack. Yep, that works. And he's getting smacked again. And now he's getting smacked again. And finish him off. Plus 300%. That's pretty good. You know, I didn't really think about it, but her normal attack does stagger, doesn't it? Or is it like all normal attacks do stagger if you're like winning hard enough? You know, I'm so glad that I skipped the entire tutorial mentally. Like, I said the words in the tutorial that were present, but I just like... I see stagger and that's all I see. Like, you know what I mean? Alright, kick his ass. Turn this man into a pile of jam. Thank you very much. I love jelly donuts. Yep. Now we're gonna hit up Sinners. We're gonna get her to level 25 with the funky tickets. Yep, that's the one. Just the one is good enough. And let's see. Who do I wanna... Okay, who should I take instead? Presumably Rodian, right? Or surely it's gonna be one of these two. Although Ishmael is also present. Who would you suggest as a replacement? Because I should probably smack a bunch of tickets on that individual. Perfect time for tea time as well. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna just roll it out like this, since this way it's much easier to comprehend. Yeah, look. And do this one, and then swing your members, so that means I can just close them up, and yep, there we go. So like, obviously I need a comp, but what does a comp entail here? I could always use base Markiplier. Base Markiplier is a pretty powerful individual, I have heard. Sometimes he does Iron Lung times 10 though, and like, you know, that's when he really gets strong. Well, while you're thinking, or presumably talking to people on Minecraft, I will click drive and start the battle. Actually, hold up. No. What am I saying? I need to up someone. The body of 87 is a crazy skill. Yeah, like, you're going to Don Quixote. I see. No, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, let's see. What do you do? Okay, so you do bleed and tremor. That makes sense. You do haste and poise and rupture. No, not on a 2-star Rodian, man. I see. I should do stuff on Malphast. Okay, it's just I'm thinking like I need to replace Mersault. So who should I replace her with, like him with? Because then I need to level them up to 20 so that they can like tank that shit. You know what I mean? Otherwise they would eat shit and die. It's better to have +2 levels rather than +6 in the Sisang. You want me to just like wait until the next day? You want me to wait until tomorrow and then show up on a Sunday? Yeah? Alright, you know what? I get what you mean. I get what you mean. You know what? Yeah, I get what you mean. Just don't even bother with bozos. Alright. Mr. Soldato, here you go. Oh yeah, I forgot. I actually have my phone set for making sure that I remember to stream at unreasonable time, because I usually didn't usually had things going on a Wednesday, which caused me to start later. But such foul things as employment no longer concern me. You know what I mean? It is how it is. Alright, let's hit that shit. Let's hit the Inferno. Alright. Hit it, Chili. Average level 17, need 30? Doesn't matter.
받았습니다.
Do you have something funny for me? Should I just bring everyone in? You mean I just click 12 people and that's it? You have something real funny. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, I'm gonna finish the cutscene and then next checkpoint. Okay.
Your branch facility we entered was not as well preserved as the one we had visited in District 4. It seems Jane Corp Ways these stores have been using this place as their base for a while. Various torture devices and beats of flash and machinery like those we saw in town came into my side.
Comically.
Please stop! It hurts! It hurts so much!
여자가 고통을 모르는
필시 거짓 아플 것이다. 신경 쓸 건 없다.
No, no, it's real, man. Dude, it's real. It's real. I swear, man. What are you doing? Stupid?
불순물을 몸에 붙일 때는 나쁘지 않았는데 인간이기를 그만두면 마음속에 심어놓는가.
그만. 이자가 참여를 하면 이미 늦었다. 보아라. 눈물도 흘리지 않지 않는다. 거짓 보이라는 것이다.
No, wait. I can shed tears. So I beg you, please.
확인하지 않을 필요까지 나쁘지 않겠는가.
물론. 하지만 인간성을 의미할 테니.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
자, 그대의 눈을 들춰보겠다.
눈물샘마저도 추악한 불순물을 몸에 붙인다. 직접 보지 않으면 신뢰할 수 없다. 그대의 눈을 뽑아 계좌에 살인으로 쳤다면 내보내도록 하지.
What? No. Stop. Who's that? They put him through 3 voice changes and filters at the studio. They put him in the contraption for the appropriate noise cancellation.
이단은 벌레와도 같다. 볼로 자리하자. 그렇지. 아주 흡사하다.
Roger Schwag, when I looked back.
왜? 이번엔
What?
나도 한번 나서
I want to take charge for once. Reasonable. You know, this time they didn't just like stand around as a guy is getting his fucking ass pulled out through his mouth, you know? Unbelievable. The sword looks fun. Yeah, go for the sword, sure, whatever. Alright, so it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's do... you. Yeah, sure, that's good enough.
나의 상대는 어디 있는가?
You know, I just kind of realized that I didn't give you a chance to do that. But I guess I need a checkpoint specifically. Like, specifically a checkpoint rather than, like, a thing. Alright, just kill him. Yep. 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 Again. Yep. 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 She gets poise and she gets rupture. So I guess that's alright. Smack and smack. Exploded. Okay, smack and smack and smack and smack and smack. Pretty good. 2 turns. We take those. On scrub little baby boys who have no HP.
그새 제법 싸우는 폼이 발전했는데요.
Well, I bet you all got a bit of fighting, haven't you? A faint voice calls to us from the corner. A faint voice calls to us from the corner. Yeah, that's like that.
You've got a perfect ID for me? It's level 28 too? Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. Is it by any chance Index Yisang? This ID will truly make me believe in Rodion Agenda. Soda. I always forget their voice, and you know what? I guess I'm glad I won't have to do it again. You got a bet to test their access? To Index Yisang. Okay.
Shorty was racing against the wall, exhausted. She was covered in bites and gnawings left by
the Pecatula.
괜찮으세요? 일어설 수 있으시겠어요?
You alright, Mr. Frodo? Can you get up easily, Mr. Frodo?
Shadow could barely talk, let alone stand on her feet. She slowly began to speak, each word filled with pain.
에피는 어떻게?
Effie, how is he? Otis exploded his ass. He got Dracula, so Otis like did the hollow purple on him.
살아있죠?
Alive? Yeah. You must have met outside. Surely you didn't explode him in one hit.
Everyone is hesitant to answer Shorty's desperate question. How could any of us inform her of morbid state if he was in? We had to pull him out of his misery. You know, we had no choice whatsoever.
They're putting Soda through the ringer. Like, they're obliterating her.
네, 살아있어요.
Oh yeah, I remember. I remember I did the event and I was like, oh yep, that's only Effie. Man, I sure do wonder. No, Soda. That's only Soda. No, I sure do wonder whether or not Effie died or not. And then, like, you know, I was like, yeah, no, he's 100% fucking dead since the duo showing up as one guy. Yeah, no, she's gonna be fine. Yeah, no, she's gonna be fine. I remember now. Unless I'm hallucinating. Maybe she just dies in 15 seconds and I'll be like, alright. Yeah, he's doing fine now.
Hyunglu answered quietly. Now seeing a game of over to elaborate.
잡담은 그만하지.
That's enough, Cheddar.
또 그 이상한
It
것
seems
기억나게
more of those oddities are crawling our way, partner.
That's why my Pecatula approaches us. It was as though our guilt about lying to her had gained a physical form.
I like how they pretend as if I encountered Pecatulas in the encounter. It wasn't Five Guys Burger and Fries. Oh, okay. So these ones is monster. This one is guy. So like I go in the middle and I meet monster. Okay, I get that. I get how this works now.
받았습니다.
What could she have possibly done to deserve this? She didn't have enough personality, you know? Look at these guys. A squad of goofy goobers. Curious.
명령에 따르겠습니다.
Yep. Set him on fire, makes sense. Get smacked, makes sense. Smack, smack. And smack. And smack. Explode. And explode. That checks out. You know, I've been killing dudes for so long, I forgot this is a game that has spooky monsters in it. You know what I mean? I've been doing nothing but stabbing guys for 3 days. A swarm of doohickeys and gabagoons, yeah. I forgot those guys exist. Do you think they're ever gonna do like a crossover with the SCP Foundation and you're gonna fight Shy Guy in an encounter? He's gonna have like a rage mechanic where you have to kill him in 5 turns, or otherwise he does like a full Kamehameha. A machinery room. I love myself a good doohickey.
It's a machine in this dilapidated room. A long, bulky lever is at the center of the machine at all of its springs. The urge to pull it is growing stronger and stronger. What will you do? Use the machine. Yeah, I love 50-50s. Putting a spontaneous thought into action is impossible and the prohibited chance between our flaming marshmallows. When you pull down the lever, a clack follows soon after. The spring begins to turn, some slow, some quick, some clockwise, others clockwise.
The last one to stop stabbing homeless dudes in armor wins 200 lunacy. The timer begins now!
Watching the machines ramble, grow wilder, you feel anxious. Oh, 50 chance to gain an ego gift. Failure results in HP and SP damage. Yeah, go ahead. Ah, would you look at that? A small wooden chest arose from the floor. You carefully open it to find a bundle of torches. It's not much, but I give you money to leave in the dark. You take the torches out of the room. Man, that's so easy. Expires afterward. Okay, so it's just for next battle. Well, that's useless. For next battle and that's it? Well, I guess there is elite training quarters, but like, come on, man. Let's get real here for a sec. I see a large gate in the distance. It says something eerie about the pointed fences in the stone walls. It looks to be the only way through this area, but it's guarded by a large number of creatures. Is there anything we can do about them? You know, I kind of just realized that, like, you know the guy on the wheel who was like, dude, yeah, I'm sure my tears are like, no, guys, I promise my tears are real. Motherfuckers just left him hanging there. Like, they probably didn't die him, no nothing. He's just still hanging there, like, on a fucking pain wheel. Like, yeah, no. Oh, look, it's Sody. Yo, Sody. Yo, what's up, my man? Yeah, how you doing? How you been? Please let me off this fucking thing. Yo, Sody. Yo, how you doing? Oh, looks like monsters are coming. Yeah, strategy. You know, just what's up, what's good, you know? Just left him hanging there, like, no fucks given. Absolutely zero care in the world. Strike them from behind. Distract them. Confront them directly. We're gonna combo the counter with all 3 waves. Fast to buff all allies and reduce the number of waves for 1. What's a pride check? Let's do a pride check. Fast to reduce and distract them with a lust check. Fast to reduce the number of waves by 2. I did a fucking whatever. Yeah, sure. I love gambling. Yeah, let's gamble. Let's just see if we can get them horny or something. I might be able to distract them by making a noise. The problem is how to go about it. Hear ye, for I have a plan. Might as well hear her out. I'm not sure if it's the best idea exactly, but it might not hurt either. Who will be charged and putting into action? Man, Mr. Cup over here is smacking that shit in high. Look at that business. Easy.
Wait, so? Boy, we should check it out. The Inquisitor's guard in the gate lived in post basically the source is the noise. So after the diversion returns, this is like a spec upon without problem and such. If Sinclair when I lost check on me unfolding, dude, same. Have you seen him? The mastermind proudly exclaims, honestly didn't expect it to work this well. We'll be able to pass once we've dealt with the remaining Inquisitors. Combat encounter, yeah, whatever. Win the next battle to gain ego gift a sign.
명령하신 임무를 완료했어요.
Alright, just kill him. Just beat their ass in half. I thought that there was like nail and redemption. I thought that one said I love redemption. Like in big letters on the wall, it was like I love redemption. Like the type of thing you put on the... Oh, she does have red. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Mega red coins. Arcana Pita! So true. So real. Yep, 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 yep. Yep. Genji slashing. That makes sense. That checks out. And smack, and smack, and smack, and smack. Okay. And boom.
I heard that familiar dummy sound of a nail being dragged across the floor from not too far away.
관리자님,
Manager, if I might be forward, I would suggest soon including steps in your combat protocol to confirm that our foes are dead. You know, I kind of thought they would do that when they were like, oh, you know what, yeah, we just kind of didn't check if he died or not, because, like, all of us were too busy, and, like, we were kind of like, you didn't feel like it, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know. Did you not figure that out from me telling you that she has unbreakable coins? Well, no, I did notice that, but I was like, oh yeah, unbreakable coins. They do exist, as it was explained to me from the index he sang, but I just didn't look at the fact that the coins were red, you know what I mean? I just didn't bother looking at the coins after you said that.
The VOD of his return makes one hand I have stand on end. My goodness, we're gonna have to kick this guy's ass again! Oh my god. This motherfucker wants his ass getting ripped in half for like the third time. This El Bozo. Oh my god.
이단은 말살되어야 한다.
Yeah, heretics must be exterminated.
That's like Italian text, and that doesn't work.
How long have you been? Gita approaches to the slower gate than before, but his gaze is firmly fixed on me.
그리고
And the rest
나머지는
shall be beautified,
성공한다.
Mister!
Number 5.
I need to revive the clock. Most of the sinners were either dead or gravely injured.
Dude, you don't fucking lie to me. Yeah, right, man. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, they definitely got through the Queen of Hate with the Don Quixote with like fucking, yeah, like, you know, free unskippable ads, man. Yeah, definitely.
There's no way an effectively uncombined manager and someone barely holding her life could take him.
멈추세요.
Is Saudi about like to blow this guy out from the back? Saudi, are you gonna blow this guy's back out? You could potentially get the A sign. I got the A sign. It said you're gonna get the A sign in this encounter. Please stop.
Just then, Saudi pulled out a gun. She pointed at the barrel at me.
움직이지 마시길.
I need you to keep still.
그 시계를 돌리는
The moment you
순간
try to turn that
제
clock,
총이 그대로
my gun will blow off your
머리를
head.
꿰뚫어버릴 걸.
I saw the...
그렇게 쳐다봐도 저한텐 안 들려요.
Don't look at me like that.
하지만
I can't
말해드릴게요.
hear you, but I can tell you this.
당신을 없애는데
They promised to let Effie go if I help to get rid of you.
살려서 보내준다고 했어요.
시간을 지나치게 오래 끌었다.
I let too much time pass! Gita comes to me and grabs me by the neck. Kang! And he grabs my head tightly with his other hand as if to crush it. Grrr! Creaks, cracks, and rattles ring inside my head. His fingers being inches away from shattering my head terrifies me. Is this it? Is this how I die? No, this is Canto 3, dumbass. Could this have turned out differently if I was a better manager?
Everybody in the squad is playing dead. They're like, pff, pff, yeah, dude, we're totally dead. Yeah, we're totally like, pff, pff. Also, it wasn't Otis? No, wait a fucking second. Otis 5 seconds ago was like, hey boss, look, Gato is back again, hey boss, and then she immediately fucking collapsed into a Peter Griffin pose. Yeah, right, man. Yeah, right. Yeah, dude, they're all on the ground fucking giggling. This is just Mersault. They like dressed up Mersault in a funny outfit. This is like a mass prank.
I remember Heathcliff's Heathtis menacingly looking at me. Sorry, Heathcliff menacingly asking if there was a way to open up my hand so you'll see what's inside. Tough luck, Heathcliff. You'll be missing out on a good show. I heard the sound. It was the sound of something breaking. Fortunately for me.
Did I say Heathtis? Yeah, Heathcliff's Heathtis. I believe that is the sentence uttered by Ultra Madman. I haven't heard that name in a while.
It didn't come from my head.
Oh! Oh! Fuck!
Guido staggers. An nail was lodged in his back, and Sinclair was gasping for air behind him. He was nearly unconscious, lying still until moments ago. It's a miracle that he managed to get up and do this.
Meanwhile, Otis is perfectly fine. She talked to me 5 seconds ago. But you know, she's Peter Griffin posing right now on the ground. It didn't even say that she took damage or anything. She's just subtly... Like, she got off-screen within milliseconds. She got off-screen between text without a sound.
I could escape Guido's grasp thanks to him. And Guido stood firm despite Sinclair's desperate attack. He collected his breath and slowly turned around.
I see! You two are a filthy heretic!
너희들 다
Oh,
미쳤어.
you're all insane! Out of your minds!
The one who grips once had once said that you could have become the one as well! You could have been him! What a shame! You grip with the wrong direction!
Sinclair, run away. I cannot help you.
아니요.
Oh no! I'm not running anymore!
도망쳐요.
좋은 대답이네요, 싱클레어 씨.
I like that answer, Sinclair. I can feel my ears. But the bullet struck Guido's head.
Bruh.
스스로 멸망에 이르는 자들이여.
You who bring ruination upon yourselves!
망치게
The hammer shall continue to pursue you!
그대
With his words, Guido fell to the floor motionless. And in that hush, I heard her handgun drop to the floor. John!
에피는 역시
Effie, he's dead, isn't he?
당신들은 허술해요.
You're all terrible lies. At least try to make it somewhat believable.
좀 그럴듯한 표정이라.
수호대씨. 얼른
Come on, Sonny.
지혈 좀
Oh,
하고
Gregory suddenly fine. Yeah, look, Gregory suddenly was like, oh, no, I'm good. Just stood up. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, what's up? My name is Markiplier, everybody. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'm good. Otis over there is also fine. Me and Otis just went out to grab lunch really quick. What's happening here? Yeah, fellas, what's going on? What's up? Come on, Sonny, let's get out of here. You'll be okay. Just gotta stop the bleeding and get you patched up. Hey, Dante, you have to revolve Guido assault again.
맞아요. 제가 지혈대를
We shot him for the wine. We shot him in the back of the head, pulled him out front, and, you know, just, like, fucking slammed his ass into a locker. Alright, I'll get a tourniquet! And Ishmael is fine as well, yep.
무슨 말을 하는 거예요?
Don't be stupid, I can hardly lift a
움직이기도
finger.
힘든데. 더군다나
Besides, those Inquisitor will keep on coming, won't they? You guys need to keep moving down.
계속 제가
You know what's funny, though?
겁니다.
I like that the game was like... the game was like, oh yeah, then we moved forward a few rooms, and boom, another Saudi just lying against the fucking wall. Like, the narrative is not matching the gameplay narrative. Like, she just manifested herself on another pillar by teleportation. Like, what's up with that? What happened? Yeah, you know, I couldn't lift a finger, but, like, you know, I used my teleportation, like, technology we got from fucking Lobotomy Corporation or some bullshit. Yeah, I took the funky train. For a little bit, you know? You know, 1,000 Years of Pain, that was so fucking bonkers, man. I love that one. It was so good. I'll do that again. I'll hold him off here. You should go. Oh, you can't! You can't do that!
제대로 움직이기도
Oh,
힘들다면서요.
Mr. Freezer, you can hardly lift a finger. I can't let you watch our backs when you're such a mess, please. You know, in moments like this, you're supposed to just nod at me and be on your way. You know, kind of fail RP, guys. Fail RP. Why do you care so much about the one who volunteered to stay behind?
그치만
Oh, you can't! You can't just... No, sorry, it was oh, you can't just... You know, slightly different voice. Oh, you're making this pretty awkward, you know that? Here I thought I could have a cool farewell. Faust, please care of these absolute fucking morons. Dorks out of here.
베르길리우스 씨한테는
Oh,
안부 전해드리세요.
I'll make sure to give her careless your regards.
안부는 무슨
Oh, no need, man. I'm good.
인사나 한번
Just tell him to come visit and say hello someday.
무슨
you know what I mean?
뜻인지 알죠?
Bruh. She's so funny, I forgot she talks like this. That's reasonable, that's reasonable. Honestly, I forgot how all of them talk. Oh yes, of course.
And if in the next area, leaving Saudi to die, LMAO, bozo. We all stayed silent for a long while before we realized that she shows up in a future event, so she's gonna be fine, don't worry about it.
I remember when they just executed Effie because they were like, dude, we cannot be bothered. You know how much, how annoying it would be to patch this motherfucker up? Anyway, here's A sign. Sinclair's determination stand up to Cromer after 3 strokes have been drawn. Okay, I see. So it's like, corroded entity block. Okay. But there's a sealed door. I get to gamble again. I love gambling. I do love gambling. If you get 3 of this A sign ego gifts, you get a buff. That's nice. That's really cool. A steel door rests on one side of the room. It talks to think to make use of the bridge by force. There's gotta be something available here. We get to the side. The shadow might be right. The treasure might be right, but oh, what do you do? Open it with force. Proceed. What would the right person to do that would be? Raph. We can do a Sinclair again, actually. Hold up, who's this highest? 315, 416, 314, 416. It would totally be Don Quixote here, with the 4 to 16. Clink, clink, clank. Don Quixote pushed at it up with all their might. Hung. The dog shook little by little, but refused to give away. Alright, now you've done it! You've done enough, huh? Tried to get the center to stop, but Don Quixote kept on pushing, only focused on the door. After some time, there! The door was open, but the was behind it. Check the identity killed for 20 SP. There's a new path on the map. You know, I should just like run my boy in there every time so that he can do the funny line. Forgotten passage. That's fun. Yeah, do battle. Look, that's Sod. Ooh, look at him. Everything there of an Inquisitor. Oh, dude, is that a nothing out there, or what's his name? There's nothing there. The one. And this guy is called Proceeding Inquisitor. Oh yeah, nothing there is the name of the Goofy Goober. So I guess everything there is just like a little pleb version. Which makes sense.
La piedra un inquisitore.
Could always be worse. It could be like censored. If you do censored, you just get like sent to the Shadow Realm. Also, not gonna lie, I feel like nothing there and what's his name, Mountain of Bodies. They get a little bit too much like, you know, the same vibe. Except one is gunked up, the other one is goopy. Like, you know what I mean? Nothing there and Mountain of Bodies is just a goopy guy and then a gunky guy. But I guess they make funny sounds. Like they make different funny sounds, and that's what truly matters. Goopy guy and fleshy guy, yeah. Hello? 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 Hi? Yo, what's up? Kamehameha! And he hits you with a fucking flash Kamehameha. Hits you with a goodbye. Old warehouse key. Expires on use. Oh boy, I sure do wonder which kind of use. Alright, get in there. Yo, Dark Souls chests! Dozens of old broken crates litter the floor. Hey, yuck! Cobwebs. Clearing things away, you find 3 particularly large chests buried underneath. These are all locked. The keyholes have the same shape. Alas, the key is of soft constitution. It won't be feasible to get after it being set into a lock. That's the best they could come up with? Really? Oh, yeah, sure, man. Yeah, definitely. You know what? Good enough. Good enough, we take those. Sounds like you only get 1 try. Which one should you open? Ego gift that boosts bleed attacks, tremor attacks, or ego gift that boosts defense. Well, I'm gonna take the third one because there's 50% chance to gain bleed attacks, right? Or is it like B mark is gonna be in the first grade? Because I presume if they were gonna give me like B mark, it'll be in the first grade, surely, right? No, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna open up the third one. Defense, I guess? Nah, come on. The grade contained a brown nail, not a bottle. It was just a slightly larger one, covered in rust and dust. The heck? Man, I love winning 50-50s. I always think 50-50s. You'd openly say you'd give you a sign. Ah, okay. As soon as I look devastated by the fact that the key was wasted on this. Can't just throw away loot. I'm gonna use it and hand it over. Once in it was showing interesting items, so give it within your way. Nail! Yeah, we take those. Then there's chapel. Chapel or torture chamber, that's fun. Prison area. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and smack him. Okay, smack him. Go ahead. Clink, 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 clank. Boom, bam, and bop. Bop is still occurring, by the way. Bop is a continuous expression of the situation. And they're dead. The +4 is pretty good. Smack and smack. Alright. Blockade zone. I get to go for the torture chamber before I go to the chapel into the blockade zone. I'd say that's a pretty good win. Is that? Yeah, it is the case. Alright, let's walk. The Ancorp Inquisitors were busy torturing someone. Lies. Oh boy, this is worse than the time I was running around my uncle's sex dungeon. It's one of the signed ones? That's reasonable because it was optional. Gyar. A filtered scream fills the cramped room. Their victims are people with prosthetic bodies. Dots. Sinclair did not report, but his eyes full of wrath and fear were fixed on torturers. He breathed heavily at irregular intervals, his body shaking. He looks like he might charge forth at any second. Oh, why not? Why is he charging now? That's just a scrub. You stop him more. Run a breath check to make a component of counter and use Sinclair for the check to gain a sign. Pass to weaken all enemies. Sure. My bad. We may not be valiant knights, yet even casting morals aside, we will have to fight them to move on. Do you really mean it? When he explained his plan to Sinclair, he looks back at you with surprise. I thought he would stop me. Nah, go ahead, man. He spoke anxiously, but he seemed nevertheless happy with the decision. Got it, I'll do it. Sinclair sprinted with the Inquisitors, but alongside the other sinners. Sinclair healed for 30 SP. Don Quixote for 10 SP. Nice, proceed. Heretics. The heretics have appeared. As the sinners approach, the Inquisitors cast their victim aside to charge at us. Damn it! But you bastards. Sinclair stood against him with a forefront, but a hammer might be. You be for us, because I know what I mean. Should Sinclair really deal with it, or should you order another sinner? Sinclair's gonna win this one, right? I think Sinclair's gonna win this one. Yeah, he's got 8 to 18. He's got this shit every time of day, doesn't he? He just needs to win one coin flip, and even then he's got coins at +5. Like, this shit's easy as fuck, man. Hit him. Obliterated. After all, this is his fight, first and foremost. Rawr! Sinclair locked his halberd against the handle of the hammer and patted his side. You know, I forgot he's a halberd character. Because he has a gun in this one. Lily's attack will be able to follow the battle before paper to can lead now. Put it to the side, blah 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 blah. Got a sign. That's acceptable. Combat encounter, all enemies target with 5, attack power down. Combat encounter.
명령하신 임무를 완료했어요.
Yeah. It was such a combat encounter that it had to tell me twice it was combat encounter. Saudi is still spitting up strawberry jam as we speak. Me after too much ketchup. I just ate it, just too much ketchup, man. I just can't handle it, man. Dude, I just love it. I just can't stop it. And just kicking their ass with triple coins. She's been doing the fucking Jesse Pinkman bit for way too long. She's been stuck in the Jesse Pinkman game for like the last hour or so. Across? Yep. She's been hitting the one thing I got left. We're good half an hour now. Up. And up. And up. And up. And up. And bam. And bam. And pop. Bam. Bam. What did I do? I passed the event. Now they apparently have 5 power down, which means they're not allowed to win anything ever. Call them an inner because they're not allowed to W. Yay, we got an A sign. We love that. Yeah. Woo! Yeah! Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to press that. Yeah, we're good. Save team. Yeah, thanks. Let's go to the blockade zone. Yeah, sure. That works. Enter. Yep, to battle. Yeah, look, that's the command grab. You are your base crawling around somewhere? Exactly, it's something wrong with the floor. Our packaging request essence will approve it. What do you mean, like, hold up, which one is this? You mean this one? Because, you know, it kind of proves that I'm just kind of too based. Oh, right, you mean I'm talking about Rodion. You were talking about Rodion, I remember that. Man, I'm kind of getting out of it. I feel like I need to get the next A sign and then I need to dip because, like... okay, so within the next 20 minutes I'm probably gonna dip. No, the next 21 minutes. Is there anything to sound something moving like no?
저것들도 환상.
자세히 봐요. 환상체가
Oh, take a closer look then, abnormalities. See that emblem? It's been a miss softly to us. One got suspects on a spot the emblems remains and was once run by the craziness.
일고 침식 현상이군요.
The corrosion has rested them.
그 기분
We're in a
나쁜
nauseating
상태를
state.
말하는 건가?
전투 중에
Well, I think it happened to me in battle once when I was on the verge of a breakdown. It was like I was being devoured.
뭔가에 우적우적 씹혀먹히는
Although it's not
듯한
quite a consumption in the conventional sense, I do suppose that it is a serviceable analogy, seeing as it eats away at your essence.
그리고 이 장소는
An observation along the last floor. This place does not seem to be exclusively possessed of precise users.
스스로
It would be
침식을
fair to say that
감염시키는
purposes you just corrosion unto oneself.
라는 말.
Erg. G. Arg.
Dang, how does me stumbling about? It awoke complex feelings that made me sigh. Is my dimensional hand really more raging over so much that it would transform themselves into something far more hideous than having a clock for a hand?
Why is faster Discord mode? I'm trying to make her Dutch. To be fair, that's not too far off. She is somewhat of a Discord moderator, is she not? That is true. That is factual. You know, I could, now that I think about it, I could just make shit up on the fly, and the one person who would probably watch the VOD, which is Caro, he'd be like, man, this balloon guy really said those things. You mean literally? I mean, yeah, she is a moderator, basically, all the entire group.
I was in delusions themselves of being possessed. What about when they claim to golden bow after going through these lines? Will it even be used for their benefit? And it occurred to me. Am I really so different from those ugly and sightless zealots? I'm sorry I'm gonna about wow, I don't even know what all to be used for.
Oi, Clarkhead, we need to slime those guys.
Well, actually, calling executive manager Dante Clockhead is a rather derogatory term. Please keep it to a minimum. I'm gonna have to give you a warning and a 2-day temporary suspension.
I can't believe these guys are bloodborning themselves.
As it was coined by 8 Corps, the one who grips, it has been ostracized from all the other districts.
Yo, they're getting bloodborned. These humans are getting a little bit silly now. Excuse me, no N-Corp terminology within our server, please. Oh damn, they're kicking her ass in replies. Yeah, I mean, everybody's getting their ass beat, basically. Don't get me wrong, like, I'm gonna win the DPS race, but they are really getting him. Oh, she has -4. That's over for her. Never mind, she's winning anyway. She has -4 and she won the +1 fight anyway. Okay, Otis is gonna explode, though. And smack him with a stick. And again. And up, and smack, and busted. Tragedy. And smack him with a +23. A -7, but she has unbreakable coins. That is such a troll. -7 on unbreakable coins. That is so funny. Yeah, you know, hypothetically, if you could hit me, it would kick my ass, but like, you can't hit me.
무슨 일 있었던 겐가? 만만치 않겠군. 본인이 하지.
And these guys are good at evading as well.
사랑으로.
There's more ruptures. This guy has -10 on his clicks, and the motherfucker is still winning. Sent to the Shadow Realm, and she's still trolling, you know what I mean? Why does this game so passionate about telling me what, like, the Faust is doing? Like, it's advertising me her entire banner in that motherfucker. The -10 only applies if he hits head. Ah, that's what minus transfer. Okay, I see.
만만치 않겠군. 본인이 하지.
과연
boom, bam,
이 정도쯤이야?
boom, bam, and then bam, and then bop, and smack. Or his entire health bar. Tragic, but understandable.
만만찮겠군. 본인이 하지.
Yep. Yep. And boom. And then smack him again. Once the bottom guy is dead, it's all fine.
마감해주는
I reckon. You know, a little bit clutch, but a little bit close, but we take those.
정의의 이름으로.
I like the Yassified debuff. Like, motherfuckers get Yassified up top. Like, they get a little Yassified icon. And he exploded. Okay, yep. Good rolls. And boom, and bam, and... We still win these. We still win these. Don't get me wrong, mega close, but we still win these. I'm gonna be honest, there is a chance that we don't win these. But we win these, actually. Beam, bam, and... Yeah, no, we win that. We win that.
만만찮겠군. 본인이 하지.
Yep. Don Quixote with the Unbreakables. We take those. Smack.
야.
And now Laser Beam.
아르카나 세이버.
And banish the villain to the Shadow Realm. We fuck with that. We fuck with those.
만만찮겠군. 본인이 하지.
Smack. 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 And dead. We take those. It was unnaturally close. It was unreasonably close. And I believe this means that they all got respawned just now. Yeah, they all got respawned. We take those. Let's see what we got here. Path to Hollow Ground. Ooh. Alright. Friend you? Yeah, give me a second. I thought I already had you friended. Where is it? Is it to window? I think it's to window. Save your progress into the window, yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need an assistance for this one.
야간 항해를 너무 길게.
Okay, I remember how to do things now. Yeah. And then I type in funky little dude. No, I can't. Anyway, L 808 477 109. Reasonable. No, I get it. That's kind of funky. Yes, add a friend. I see the lobby is currently in session.
안전을 따진다면.
Alright, let's drive, and Inferno, and the unconfronting. Yeah, the couple, resume. Okay, lobby. The lobby is deploying the lobby's strongest warrior. Click on back on checkpoint. Give me a second. Yeah, save team. To checkpoint. Alright. Presumably you want me to click it on road, yeah. Presumably. Yep. Night of Despair ID. Huh? What? Huh? The new UI? Okay, the new UI. I will click on the support icon. The second I find it, yeah. Is it you? No, that's the filter. That's details. Skill identities. The right of my screen. Support, yeah, there we go. Let's see. And that's Rodion, there we go. There we go, we take those. The one that's level 60, obviously. Yeah, there we go. Hey, I think I might win this one. Level 60? Yeah, man, it's so over. I just brought my cousin in here. The level 28 one? Alright. I'm sorry. To checkpoint. I think I just literally can just click this one. Alright, support and 28. There we go. The lobby isn't trying to do all that. Okay. The lobby wants the homeless in the streets. Okay, I see. I respect it. Alright, there we go. Well, now that I have selected it. Save team. Alright, I think it's safe to attack now, right? You can tell they get all 3 strokes of the sign though. Reasonable. Alright. I'm going to guess that it's in closed room, then it's gonna ask me for a thing, then another thing, and we take those. Yeah. Was that 2? Hold up, was that select maximum of 2, or did I just not select the guys? Well, that's fine. We got the best gentleman on the patrol. They're still gonna win. All right. Give up the battle right now, in the day of our strongest glory. Yep. All right. Yeah, feed. Yeah, we kind of give up. Yeah, you got us. Aw, man. Nah, you got us. That's it. I couldn't go anymore. Alright. Enter and... Yep, missing 5. Boom, boom, bam. And battle.
투입합니다.
5 more minutes and then I'm outie. Well, 7 more minutes, technically. 8 if you count the seconds. Perfect battles before his sins died to not lose the dungeon. That is wise. That is a smart decision. You know, I totally looked away when Rodian was doing her thing, which is a shame. Okay, so let's see her doing her thing again. Okay, boom. Bam. And pop. If you do happen to fumble the dungeon, you can go back to checkpoint. That's reasonable. Smack. Yeah, sure. Yeah, another event. Gek, white disorder. As soon as found L factory assault, found their eyes, found increasing collapses of blood, different dead, the smell must be coming from rotten corpse while everyone is facing the approach, you see something sparkle, this is presenting bad messages, but we will do. Examine the dead Inquisitor. Yeah, dude, agreed. We agreed in this bitch. Seriously test specific blobs, on the other hand, someone interested in such pink will not be happy to do this order. It looks like it's gonna be this individual of the fine variety. Commence. Clank, clank, clonk. Check fast. Might have been worth reaching a corpse for, but it has proved somewhere down the line. He took the stitch and left the room, confronted the Senate screwdriver on the side. End corpse seal. It's like they didn't heals for 10 SP. That works. Do not be like me, I fumbled the canto 5 dungeons the last one. It said they're still lower again. Oh my god. That does sound like it would take a while. Used in certain events, expires on use. Alright. A room over echoing screams. Yeah, let's take another random event. I love random events. Hear snapping mechanical noises going through the closed door. Sounds like a cry for help. As you focus your attention, you begin to hear footsteps. Steal, just trying to steal. Sinclair froze, look at this guy, what do you do? Free the prosthetic? Yeah. Yeah, win to gain an ego gift. Yeah, we take those. I knew I could counter you. The glad jump is telling what to do. Is backing up strategic people bound by ropes. Get out of here quickly. So it's the items, you carry it out of the room. Bastards! Not even a symbol of thank you! Fuck those guys, I hate them. Ah! Some of the sons could play Sinclair looks satisfied with the deed. Coming down, we love the room. A sign. There we go, I got 3 signs. A sign. Confirm. Bridge of supportation. Gate enter. Passage was red hot. He drew 3 strokes. Now he's ready to fire off his ultimate move. Yeah, that melted my shoes. As soon as carefully approached the road on his roof from rolling heat, something was written on the sign in front of the passage. Prove your humanity, and through weakness and supportation, sheet a path with immobilization. What will you do? Let's see, what do we got? Raft check. Pass to gain ego gift. Failing begins the free wave encounter. Present the Encorp seal, obviously. Let's see what that does, even though I can totally get a free ego gift. Yeah, here you go, man. Here's my Encorp seal. Proved ourselves already, haven't we? Suggested menu pro proof. Write the seal. Damage the seal on the sign cause patch school innocence. We'll live through the problem. Yeah. Encorp seal exploded. Easy. We take those. And checkpoint. Yeah, sure. I got 1 more sign to get? What, do you mean I should have done this one instead? No, I got 3. What are you talking about? See? 1, 2, 3. Not that one? Is there like a B sign? Oh, that means I should have just gotten an ego gift from Bridge of Supportation, right? My god. Well, should I go to this one or should I go to this one, just like ahead of time? The right or something. Well, we got Ultra Entrance or we got Mediator's Pulpit. And there's Ultra Entrance, another one. That's the Altar of Tears and that's the Altar of Penance. I got like the Mega Hard, and we got the one that's not the Mega Hard. Probably the Mediator something. The Mediator's Pulpit. Alright, let's check it out. But this one does look like it's Mega Hard, so like maybe it does. Anyway. Mediator's Bridge. You see, but it's still going with a nail and hammer. You must have something to do with Encorp. And mothers should try to get a Encorp or examine the book on a pedestal. Gain an ego gift. You take this chance to pick a few pages of it. Instead of the count to give you a headache. You decide to hold it for an hour and read it later. Use a prize, kill those 5 SP plus damage for 5. Did you miss anything? Okay, that's good. That's good. We take those. We take those. And I guess now we go to Altar Entrance. There's one called the Rite of Conclusion or whatever. You want to sign from that one. Okay. So it's like in order to actually make the signs into something. So it's actually 4 signs, technically speaking, but yeah. It's gate number 3. Kick their asses. Genji. Smack. Smack. I do feel like my voice is now worn down completely right now. Boom. Bam. Pop. Boom. 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 Also the Cold Radiance Devil contract I use against the final boss. Okay, got it. You know, you said a devil contract, but I understand what you mean. Like, I understand the general principle of, like, it sucks at a certain point, but, like, what do you mean? Yeah, it's, you know, it's, you want me to have the true experience. Okay, I see. You don't want me to cheat with that one. I get it. Yep. Yep, yep. And... Yep. Yep. Ah, Chainsaw Man Devil contract. That didn't clear up at all, but I understand. Not using it against some of the bosses is the drawback. Ah. Crash out. And smack. And Danzo. Hey, was there? No, there are 5 of them. I thought like Faust somehow exploded while like off screen. Altar of Penance. Yeah, I can go to Altar of Penance. And then that's gonna lead me back over there. You're tracking through this dungeon, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, I'm just too good at the game. Yeah, let's enter Altar of Penance. A passage is written above the large gate. Only those who repent may find motion. Ford yourself. Atone for flagellation. Looks like impels his respect. What will you do? Yeah, we love that. Yeah, perform the rite. Who's the best this one? Let's see. I'm gonna step on the spikes and impel their own limbs. Oh, Sinclair! Yeah, my man, go ahead, man. Yeah, totally, man. Go ahead, do it. You always win the coin tosses. Yep, a terrible scream. Orange sigil wins me. We took the sigil. I should impale Sinclair out of the hole. 20 damage. You went like, ouch! Woohoo! Token of Atonement. Yeah, let's go. Redemption that looks the right. Boost the power of last skills by 2. That sounds like complete trash. Why did I do that? Can you just like go back? Oh, you can just go back. I wasn't aware of this. So you can just clear out everything if you want. You can just like walk in, walk out, just casually. So true, Bestie, so true. Smack, 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 smack. Got the whole Power Ranger squad on standby. And that guy is mega fucked up. Stagger Blast, Sanity minus, Magical Girl Mark on top of the head. Bro is gonna get tapped by an ant for half his health bar. And then died of sadness. Oh, never mind, died of Genji. I'm 3 minutes over. How will I recover from being 3 minutes over? Okay, so altar entrance. We got the judging block. We got the Purifactory. I guess I'm gonna go to Purifactory, then gate number 3. It seems like the most reasonable solution to the problem. Find a row of glass containers to cover the main area. Dried organs, pieces of life-showing magic movement. A tragic display. Take one of each piece of what you do. Glowing skull. Bleeding hand. Wriggling tongue. Ego gauge provides benefits of evening on clash. Oh, we mean every time? Yeah, it's fine. Just take that one. Yeah. Mocking you, blah 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 blah. Daggering tongue. 10 damage. Yeah. Whatever. It was talking to me or some bullshit. Yeah, let's go to gate 3. Hideously transformed N-Corp visitors stood guard at the gate. You move to attack, but they don't appear to be hostile in capacity. Only exceptional ones are allowed in this place. Your pass, you will prove yourself worthy. Exactly, win but prove yourself. What you should do. Present proof. Oral free tokens of innocence, tears, and atonement of possession. Gain a sign. Okay, so I just want to use violence and gain a sign, right? Because otherwise, I need proof of passing rights. And that just makes no sense, you know? Type shit, get hit. I'm just waiting for your approval, you know? I just gotta, like, you know, just gotta know. Also, I like how we can also just use words to just convince them. It's like, yeah, you know what, I'm actually goated, I'm goated with sauce, I am exceptional, I am him, and it's like, they just, like, accept it. I'm waiting for your response, Balloon-san. Balloon-san. I'm using violence. I'm using violence. Worst case scenario, I'm just gonna... Yep. You've got a night to display. Are you ready? Okay, cool, thank you. Heretic. Check your job, your hostility. Allow me to help manager. Sinclair Tyson's group to his eyes. Is that the HP? A side. Combat encounter.
필도 출진.
I looked outside and I saw a sign. I saw a sign. I saw a sign. I saw a sign. Oh, you have like little bozo fellas, and then you have the big one. I see.
불가 위야. 막아내지 못해.
Boom, bam, and pop. Yep, that was pretty alright. Smack him, and smack him, smack him, and smack him, and smack him, and smack him a lot. And smack him again. No? That's fine. Yep, Sinclair eating shit. We take those. Bam, bam, smack, smack. And bam, and bam, and pop. Boom, boom, boom. Dude, I'm so hungry. I really need some food right now. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm gonna, like, you know, like 5 more minutes. I'm gonna eat a motherfucker. I'm just gonna bite into, like, just jump onto someone and just like you know, ask him politely for a hamburger and be like, hey man, do you have a hamburger in your possession? I'm so hungry I could go for a hamburger. They say Burger King is that way, and I'll be like, hey, thanks man, and I'll walk there and eat a hamburger. And the bottle of Coke Zero I have no, sorry, not Coke Zero. Like Pepsi Zero, like cherry flavor, is completely unopened. This motherfucker is untouched. Because I want to eat first, because, like, you know, you can't really... yep. Like, eating soda while hungry is not really as good. So I can't believe Sinclair just exploded into a trillion tiny bits. It's so sad. Yep. 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 And smack. And boom. 9 HP. Smack. And that guy is staggered. This guy is dead as bozo. Smack. 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 1, 2, 3. And bam. And pop. And smack him for a good... Nope, he dodged that. Got one more frenzy though. That's sad. That doesn't matter though. 1, 2, 3. And laser beam. And exploded into a tiny pieces. Type of deal. Yay! After hallowed ground, the judging blocks. Yay! Walk into the judging block. Yeah, that's my team. That's my squad. Yeah, back to hallowed ground. Should I end here? I want to end here, but I know you want something. Grr, arr, 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 arr. Now you're hopping off, do whatever. Yeah, to be continued. Yeah, next time. Yeah, to window. Confirm. Yes, I would like to save my progress. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna grab a sandwich before getting a full like type deal. So yes. As always, thank you very much for being here. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful night and a beautiful, beautiful day. This truly has been our Limbus Company. Bye bye, 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 bye. What is it talking about this thing? Oh yeah, I got 2 boxes or something. Yeah, what do you do? Ego shard create, open to receive. Oh motherfucker, I need to do my fucking dailies. Give me a sec. Give me a hot sec. Yep, whatever. Yep, yeah. Okay. Yep, yeah, whatever. Yeah, okay. Battle pass. Now I get 2 encapsulants. Yeah, whatever. Yep, and I got 2 XP. Oh yeah, whatever. Bye bye. I need to actually click the button. I forgot. I didn't have it right here. Bye bye.